Well, the end of October signals our transition to winter, but it hasn't happened just yet, of course.
So when will it, and what kind of season can we expect? We sent Chief Meteorologist Colin Jackson to find out.
So what kind of winter are you looking forward to?
The ideal winter for me is to have it snow and snow and snow and snow and snow.
I'd like to see kind of like the same one we had.
I'd like to see a winter just like last year with a ton of snow.
Last year's season was off the chart. Most Tahoe area ski resorts broke all-time snowfall records. The first half of last season started off a little slow, but took off fast after New Year's Day. At Squaw Alpine, it snowed 16 of 31 days in January, resulting in 23 feet of snow. February saw another 16 feet, and the mountain stayed open until July 15th, their latest ever.
Trying to get a record-setting winter 2 times in a row is very difficult around here.
That's because our winter seasons in the Sierra are highly variable.
The last time we really had a string of really 5 or 6 wet years in a row was the mid to late 90s. And over the past 10 to 15 years, it's kind of been 1 or 2 okay or wet years, and then usually 3 or 4 drought years. So it could go either way after one of these really wet years.
And here's why our season could go either way. It's called ENSO, or the El Nino Southern Oscillation. A strong El Nino pattern means a very wet southwestern California. A strong La Nina pattern means a very wet Pacific Northwest. Unfortunately, no matter which pattern takes hold, we don't seem to get the best of either. It's either wet or dry.
Predicting which way it goes isn't easy. That's part of Dan McAvoy's job at UNR's Desert Research Institute.
Generally speaking, long-range seasonal weather forecast or seasonal climate forecasts that cover, say, starting in the fall going out to the winter months are very unreliable to begin with.
The Climate Prediction Center in College Park, Maryland pumps out those forecasts, and last year, well, they were a little off.
If you go back to last October around this time, none of that was that heavy precipitation, extreme precipitation that we got was not at all predicted by the seasonal forecast models.
There's so many moving parts that are involved, and trying to forecast any kind of storm more than a few weeks in advance is still beyond the scope of our science right now.
The official forecast from the Climate Prediction Center for precipitation for the winter, December, January, February, is equal chances.
Right.
And what that means is equal chances of above average, below average, or near average. So there's really no clear signal of what might happen this winter.
And there you have it. Our official weather authority forecast is this: an average season, but another record breaker seems highly unlikely.